Father Ruffray, you mentioned about, when she plucked the roots of the flowers in the wall, and it's already a sign. And you mentioned a while ago also that the reason why the parents become a saint is not because 5 of them become a sister or a nun. It's not because of that. And now with your story that the mother died early, they were brought up, together when the mother was alive, very, very pious, with values, formation, everything, fear of God, And the father was left alone with the 5 children, and one by one lived, right? So it must be very sad and lonely for him. Don't you think the sacrifice of the father, allowing her children to go one by one, is one example already that he deserved to be, a saint, because this sacrifice is not very easy. You have to fight against loneliness. You have to fight against old age. You have to fight so many things, right? So I think both father and mother deserve to become a saint, because this is just one incident that we saw how the love of the father to let go of the children because this is their desire. It's just like God gives us freedom to choose what we want out of His love for us, right?
What's very interesting in their life is that they are married people. Before that, they wanted to become a monk and nun.
Oh.
Yes, they wanted so, but it wasn't their vocation, and they've been told about that by the different responsibles that they went to see, and they went to talk. When Zélie wanted to become a nun, the mother of the convent said, "No, you haven't got the vocation." And we don't know why until now. But so she went outside and she told the Lord on the pavement of the street. She told the Lord, "So if I can't become a nun, may I get married, and may I have plenty of children, and may they will be consecrated to you, all of them." We can see the power of the intercession of Zélia. And we prayed them together, and they were married, and they've been canonized together for the first time. The first couple in the world who has been canonized together. So that's the power of the intercession of Saint Louis and Zélia Martin today. She got married a few months later. They had 9 children. And all were consecrated to the Lord in the monastery or in heaven. So we can give them our intercession too, as we give to Saint Therese. Yes. And what's important in their life is that they show us that holiness can be reached, you can be lived. You say. You can live holiness in the way of marriage too,
yes.
As a couple, as a family, and it's I think the most influenced message of Louis and Zélie Martin for the world of today, to bring the holiness in our families.
Family, yes, I agree with you. That's a beautiful story, that they wanted to be a monk and a nun, but they are not chosen because they have another mission,
Of course, yes.
And it was so nice to hear from you that the mother, accepted the fact that she cannot be a nun, but she asked for many children, and then to consecrate all her children to the Lord, I think that's really very, very nice. I wish a lot of family, will listen to this episode and we realize that it's very important that to become holy, it has to start in the family.
Yes, I hope
it
so.
has to start in the relationship between husband and wife, then between parents and children. So, napakaganda po ng amin episode sa part 2. So, I think we will have one more episode kung papayag po si Father Olivier Ruffray. Kasi napakaganda po. Alam ko po na marami pa po tayong matutuhan sa kagandahan ng pamilya ng Martin family kung bakit lahat po sila ay napili maging santo. Siya po ang subaybayan ninyo sa pagbabalik ng Power to Unite with Elvira. Next week, ito na po ang last part ng ating magandang interview. Hanggang sa muli dito po sa programa ng Power to Unite with Elvira.